Reverb reveals the best-selling guitars. The Silver Sky continues its assault on the Stratocaster market. Tim Henson's new nylon string makes an immediate impact, and Fender's Acoustasonics make waves in the acoustic world. As is tradition, online gear retailer Reverb has published its annual list of best-selling electric guitars and acoustic guitars, revealing the top 26 strings that have dominated sales throughout the past 12 months. The biggest takeaway from the 2022 list is that, though it was deemed a controversial creation when it first arrived, John Mayer's Prss Silver Sky is continuing its assault on the Fender Stratocaster market with full force, and has further solidified itself as a firm fan favorite. It's a trend that has only been exacerbated by the arrival of the more affordable Prss SE Silver Sky, which was released back in January. Despite its infancy, the SE alternative has smashed the competition and takes top spot on the 2022 list. Interestingly, the US-made Silver Sky drops down to 4th spot. It occupied 3rd spot last year and is displaced by the Fender Player Stratocaster and Fender American Professional Roman II Stratocaster, which take 2nd and 3rd places, respectively. That means the first Telecaster we see is the Fender Player Telecaster, which caps off a Gibson Les top 5. Gibson does have 2 models in the top 10, though, the Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s and Gibson Les Paul Standard 50s, with its 3rd and final inclusion arriving in the form of the 11th place Gibson Les Paul Classic. It's an outcome that was also seen in last year's list, which was wholly dominated by Fender brands, aside from Prss SE Custom 24, which rounds off the top 10, and last place C24. Fender occupies 7 of the remaining places outside the top 10. Overall, that means Fender sits comfortably in 12 of the 20 spots, with usual suspects such as the Player Telecaster and American Standard all cropping up on the list. From spots 13 to 19, it's officially the Squeer Show, with a Classic Vibe 50s Telecaster, Classic Vibe 60s Jazzmaster, Affinity Series Stratocaster, and the ever-popular J Mascis Jazzmaster all following one another. A further point of interest is the fact that a baritone has crept into the top 20. The baritone guitar was a notable absence from last year's list, but its inclusion this time out confirms the model's ongoing renaissance and rise in popularity. 2022 has seen a sharp uptick in baritone releases from the likes of Danelectro, D'Angelico, Harley Benton, and Solar, highlighting high interest in the model. But it's Squeer's paranormal baritone Cabronita Telecaster that manages to sneak onto the list.